Good morning everyone, I'm Gabby, physio. A lot has happened since my last video yesterday. I videoed a workout that I did with my grandparents and I put it online and basically asked as many people to share it, with my intention being that over the next, realistically 3 months, there's going to be a lot of elderly people who are going to be stuck inside. So what I'm hoping to do is do a daily 20-minute workout. Nothing too intense, just to get the air moving, get the blood moving, and get people feeling a little bit better. In crazy times, it's nice to have some exercise to focus on, and it's a nice way of staying sane. All you need for the workouts is a chair and 2 tins of something as your hand weights. The exercise can be made more difficult or easier. If you want them to be more difficult, you can do the exercises a little bit quicker, or if you've got access to any other hand weights, feel free to level up a little bit. However, if you want to take it easy, feel free to slow the exercises down or put the weights, or the tins, to the side if you don't need. Anyway, we're going to get started. So, also, one other point, most of the exercises can be done either seated or standing. So I'll show you both variations and feel free to use whichever works best for you. So now let's get started. So to begin with, we're going to start with our lower back stretch. So hands on the front of your thighs, starting with the chin. I want you to roll all the way down. Nice and slowly. I want you to get to the bottom. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to try and sink a little bit further into the stretch. It's normal to feel it down the backs of the legs. Don't panic. We're just trying to open up those spaces in the bottom of the back. And again, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let it all come out. Okay, from here I want you slowly to uncurl, starting from the bottom, come all the way up and let the head be last. Another thing just to quickly to note, you may want to open a window whilst you're doing this. It's nice to get some air, fresh air circulating whilst you're exercising. Anyway, next one, we're going to just get the neck moving a little bit. So again, you can be doing this in sitting or standing, just looking over shoulder and the other side. Nice and slowly, and a nice gentle roll of the neck. Don't panic if things click. It's just we're getting those little segments wiggling the other way. Good. Okay, we're now going to move on to the arms. So hands on your shoulders, drawing some nice big circles. Again, I'm doing this in sitting, but my granddad loves to do it in standing. My grandma then has got into a routine of making chicken noises as he's doing this. And the other way. And then getting the whole arm involved, opening up the chest. And back round again. Fantastic. Okay, we're now going to move on to the legs. So, standing up if you can. If not, give your legs a little shake in the chair. But we're going to do just a little bit of a leg swing. Again, trying to keep it just coming from the hips. Try not to get the lower back involved to keep this nice and tight. Ooh, watch the objects around you. And the other side. Fantastic. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to get the heart rate up a little bit. These can definitely be done in sitting, but I'm going to show the sitting version, but please feel free to do them standing as well. So first of all, we're going to do some marching on the spot, high knees. We're going to do 30 seconds of each to get the heart rate up a little bit. So I've started my timer. So high knee marching to begin with. Trying to pick those knees up as high as you can. The faster you go, the more your heart rate's going to go up. But you are completely in control of that. Good. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now what you're going to do if you're in sitting, you're going to step to the side, but I'm going to show the standing version. And we're going to do 30 seconds of side taps. And off we go. Fantastic, we've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay, either back into your chair to sit down or standing. What you're going to do is you're going to go back to your march, but this time I want your arms above your head. Okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. You can also do this with your cans in your hand if you want to make it a bit more difficult, but don't worry about it. Good, 10 seconds left. And rest there. Okay, the last one of our kind of chest warm-up. What we're going to do now is something called heel digs or heel taps. So if you're in sitting, all you're going to do is tap your heels, but exactly the same in standing. Again, hands on your hips, tapping your heels. So in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So tap the heels, quicker you go, the more we're going to get that heart rate up, but it's completely up to you. Fantastic. 10 seconds left. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So hopefully our breathing's sped up a little bit. Hopefully we're feeling the effect of the exercise. We're now going to move on to our first part of the circuit. So those who did yesterday's one will know that we're going to do one exercise. We're then going to swap to another exercise. We're going to come back, go back to the other exercise again, and then we're going to move on to an entirely different set of exercises. So first one we're going to do, you're going to need one of your tins for this one. And what it involves, so I'll show you in sitting first. You're going to pop the tin on the floor. You're going to pick it up and press it above your head. You're going to put it down, switch to the other side, pick it up, push it above your head. If you want to do it in standing, said my grandma does the sitting version, my granddad does the standing one. You're going to pick it up off the floor, press it above your head, switch over, press it above your head. Okay, that's the first one. The second exercise is we're going to, again, using the tin, you're going to do a squat, press it up, forward, and then down again. So up, forward, squat. If that's too difficult, feel free to hold on to the back of the chair, and from here we're going to do some knee bends. So we're going to start with the first one, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So pick up, press, down. Good. So each time to the shoulder, press. Three, two, one, and relax. So next one, I'm going to show the advanced version this time. So the simpler version, standing behind the chair, making sure the movement comes from the hips. Just doing a little mini squat for me. However, those who want to push yourselves a little bit, start with the tin in the chest. We're going to go down, up, and forward. So starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward, down, up, forward. When I first did this exercise with my grandparents, I got them doing it in pairs. So they'd face, pass it to the other person, and then they'd do it. So feel free, if you need a bit more rest, to find a partner and do it with them. Last one, up, forward, and rest there. So we're going to go back to the first exercise. We've got one more set to do of each, and then we'll go on to the next set of exercises. So I'm going to do the advanced version now. So on the floor, to the shoulder, push up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Push up. So if you're doing it in sitting, exactly the same. Pop it on the floor, pick it up, push. If it's too difficult, feel free to leave the can behind and just focus on getting that movement, popping the hand in the air. Good, we've got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So now moving on to the squats, again either on the back of the chair or in standing, and off we go. So down, up, push, down, up, push, down, up, push, down, up, push. 10 seconds left. Down. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Perfect. Good work. Gosh, my my breathing just quickened a little bit again. So the next one we're going to do is the first one is a core exercise. So we're going to do what we call a wall plank. So what you're going to do is you're going to lean with your hands against the wall, like so, and then from here you're going to alternately, so I'm going to turn around, touch your shoulders, okay? So if you see it from the back, from here, touch the shoulders, okay? That's the first one. The next one, you're going to need both tins for this time. Ooh, try not to take the corner of the rug with you. Both tins, they're going to start in front of you horizontally, and you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back, forward, squeeze them back. And again, you can go as fast or as slow as you like, or you can do them just without the weights. So we're going to get started in 10 seconds with your arm taps. You probably won't be able to see what I'm doing, but trust that I'm doing it with you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the further your feet are away from the wall, the harder it is. So all I'm doing, keep going. You've got 10 seconds left. I'm just touching my shoulders. 5 seconds left. And rest there. So Now we're going to grab the weights again. Feel free to do it in standing, but I'm going to do the sitting version. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So at the back, you're aiming to squeeze the shoulder blades back. I've lost my timer. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Tins go down. We're going to go back to our shoulder taps. So pop that to the side. Maybe this time try having your feet a little bit further away. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Three seconds and rest there. So picking up our 2 weights again, starting with them in front, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, so coming back and squeeze. My granddad gave my grandma 2 glass jars yesterday. She was not impressed, which I can understand actually, throwing them around. But try and get tins if you can. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. So that's the second part of the circuit done. So we've done our warm-up with 2 parts in. We've got 1 left to do, and then we'll do a little cool down. But yeah, we've been doing our workout for 17 minutes now, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, good work. Okay, right, the next 2. So first one is what we call an arabesque. Anyone who's a dancer will know what that is. So you're going to stand on one leg and you're going to gently push the other leg behind you as you let the upper body come forward. Now, my granddad can do it pretty much all the way down. My grandma just likes to just swing a bit like a pendulum. Either way is absolutely fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 seconds on one leg, switch to the other, 15 seconds on the other leg. That's the first exercise. The second one, we're going to do elbows to knee. Obviously you can do them in standing, but the sitting version, elbows to knee. It's a nice one again for getting the heart rate up, but also getting a bit of the core involved, particular ones around the side. So we are going to start with our single leg arabesque in 5 seconds. So standing up, bit of support if you need, and off we go. So push the leg back as you let the upper body tip forward. Try to keep your standing leg straight if you can. And you might start to feel some tension build up behind the back of the thigh or the knee, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And switch to the other side. Good, you've got 5 seconds left. And rest there. Okay, so we're now going to do our opposite elbow to opposite knee. Feel free to do it standing. I'm going to do it sitting, and off we go. So if you really want to get your heart rate up, then you can really speed this one up. Completely up to you. Good, we are 20 seconds in. Keep going. Three seconds, and rest there. Okay, back to your arabesque. So standing up, holding on to something, standing leg, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So tipping forward, try and keep your hips facing down. Good. And switch to the other side. Keeping the standing leg nice and straight. And rest there. Gosh, it feels much easier when you get to split it between two sides. Actually, so we're moving on to the elbows to knee now. I'm going to do this one in standing, so I did it seated last time, but feel free. So just make sure my timer doesn't stop. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, halfway there. See if you can really pick up the speed. It's the good thing about 20-minute workouts. You can really push them and know that the end is near. And rest there. Perfect. So that is our last part of the workout done. We have been exercising for nearly 22 minutes, which is amazing. We're just going to finish off with a couple of seated stretches. Said feel free to do them standing, but I'm going to do them seated. So, grabbing your chair. What I want you to do is pop both hands on one side. You're going to look over your shoulder and you're going to twist all the way around. You're aiming to keep your hips facing forward. If you're doing this in standing, you're doing exactly the same thing. Looking all the way over. And then round to the other side. And back round again. And I said, don't be worried about cracks and pops and things. It's nice to know things are getting moved around. Okay, one arm above your head, stretching over to the side. And to the other side. And back over. Just a nice stretch all down the side. And last one, back over again. And rest there. We are done. 25 minutes of, well, 23 and a half minutes of exercise with a bit of waffly talking in between. I hope you enjoyed today. I want to thank the people who have watched this video for the first time, and also for the people who shared the post yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of crazy times out there at the moment, so having a little zen half an hour to exercise and make sure you're doing what you can to keep yourself healthy is really, really important. Feel free to get in touch with me if you have any questions, particularly from a physio perspective. I am more than happy to help. This is my isolation room, so I have plenty of time. And yeah, all I ask is that you share this video to anyone else you know who might be stuck inside, wanting to exercise but isn't able to. The other thing as well is there'll be a little link on the screen about subscribing to the videos. All this means, it's nothing about payment, it just means that you get alerted when a video comes up. I'm going to try and get each video out every day before lunchtime, so yeah, that's my commitment to you. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your days, well done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!